This aspiration is captured in our Big Four agenda, which is a framework to organize and prioritize the delivery of government services towards the realization of our Vision 2030. The four components of this agenda, of which I am sure you are all aware, are: first, to increase our manufacturing share to GDP to 15% in order to offer decent employment to Kenyans and also to gear towards reducing our trade deficit. We have, again, as many of you know, consistently improved the business environment, and we are now close to achieving the set target of 50 in the World Bank Ease of Doing Business ranking, having been ranked at 56 in 2020. This is an unprecedented turnaround, given that Kenya was at position 136 in 2016. We are also on course to establish special economic zones and industrial parks across our country. The second, which is dearest to my heart, is the realization of universal access to health care. We have seen and we seek to improve equitable access to affordable health services and address the high disease burden. Our investment in health financing improves service delivery, increased personnel, the digitization of our health records, and better access to quality medical equipment are slowly bearing fruit. And we are now, currently in this year, rolling out the Universal Healthcare Program across the country. These measures have strengthened our health system, improved our health to our citizens, and also enabled us to mitigate the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. We are not without problems, but we are facing our challenges head-on, and towards that end, I want to thank each and every one of you who have participated with us in this endeavor, and I hope that we shall continue to work together. In particular, I want to note the assistance from Japan, which has been critical in helping us roll out the Universal Healthcare Agenda. The third is to achieve affordable housing. And despite the COVID-19 pandemic, we have broken ground on several projects in 2020. The housing program, supported by a sound policy, has created a conducive business environment for the building and construction sector. It has provided subsidized land, tax breaks, flexible payment options, and a framework for public-private partnerships, even in the provision of government, military, and police housing. The program maintains an active pipeline of projects championed by both government and private sector. Here again, I want to thank those governments that have lent support to this agenda, and indeed it is my belief that we shall have in the near future the greatest rollout of housing and decent housing for our people that has been seen in many years. To address food insecurity, we have had an ambitious program and targeted 3.3 million households which are most at risk. We have currently achieved a 50% reduction in the number of food insecure Kenyans, a 34% increase in the average daily income of farmers, and a 47% reduction in the cost of food as a percentage of incomes. And this success has been achieved through various targeted interventions, many of which we are implementing in partnership with many of you. Let me, however, hasten to add that this transformation that we seek towards a prosperous and equitable society is still very much a work in progress.